Have you ever thought of doing this with a watermelon? Or make a rainbow with M&Ms? Do you know the best way to open a pistachio that's a little bit too closed? Or how to make delicious cake in just 3 minutes? Make sure you click on the red button to subscribe and never miss another video. Don't forget to also put a blue thumb if you intend to try one of those tricks. Here are 20 unusual tricks that you can do with food. Rainbow M&Ms. To achieve this, you need to have M&Ms of different colors and put them in the form of a circle in a dish. Then pour the water in the center until it reaches the M&Ms. In this way, they are going to fade and their color will move forward to the center. If you put the pieces of M&Ms in the center, the illusion will be even more incredible. Switch from water to wine. The effect of this illusion is impressive. Take 2 glasses, pour in the first water and in the second wine, until both glasses are full. Then put a card on the glass that contains the water and flip the glass that contains the wine. Now try to remove the card slightly to form a small air hole, and you only have to look at the way the water will mix with the wine and form this illusion. A burger with an egg inside. If you love eating bread with eggs, this trick is totally for you. Make a small hole in the middle of the bread, then pour it in a frying pan and break an egg in the middle. This way you will have a delicious hamburger. You can do the same with the meat. Just put a hole in the middle and break the egg into the hole. Then you only have to put it all in the bread. Break the hard-boiled egg easily. To remove the hard-boiled egg shell, simply break the lower crown and remove a bit of the shell. Then use a spoon and remove the rest of the shell from the hole you made at the beginning. It's simple, fast, and convenient. A cake in 3 minutes. To make a cake in 3 minutes, you will need a cup, an egg, milk, oil, chocolate, flour, sugar, and a little bit of yeast. To begin, put the egg in the cup, add 3 tablespoons of oil and 4 tablespoons of milk, and then mix all these elements. Add 3 spoons of sugar, 4 spoons of chocolate, and 4 spoons of flour. Mix each time you add a spoon of flour. Finally, put this lovely mixture in the microwave for 3 seconds. And you have yourself a delicious homemade cake just for you. Cut the tomatoes. I have a good tip for those who like to make salad. Before you begin to trim your tomatoes, put 2 forks on the tomato and then begin to trim your tomato. Just between the pointed ends of the fork, this tip will make it easier to spot and you will save a lot of time. Benefit from Nutella. When you finish a jar of Nutella, there is often still a bit of chocolate in it, but you can take advantage of it. Here's an idea for you. Pour in some milk and mix well to get a good milk in Nutella. You can also use ice cream in place of the milk, depending on your taste. Peel an orange. If you peel your oranges like this, be aware that this is not really the right method. Let me offer you an alternative method that involves making a hole in the upper part and then continue to peel. Starting from the middle, when you open your orange or your tangerine, it will be easier to eat. Tip with a watermelon. To perform this little trick, you will need 2 watermelons. The first one will be cut from the middle. Empty all that it contains, in the manner that you see here. Then take your second watermelon, cut off the green part and leave only the red part. Now take a sponge and go over the red part to remove the white streaks. Put the red part of the watermelon in the remainder of the first watermelon. By following these steps, you will be able to impress your friends. Bottled ice. If you have the habit of running and that you always take a bottle of water with you, you have to realize that after a certain time, the water becomes hot. It is for this reason that I advise you to just put a little bit of water in the bottle and leave it in the freezer. You will then have at your disposal a large piece of ice that you can possibly mix with a little bit of water to use if needed. This method will allow you to keep the water fresh for a long time. Cut the bread. Well, to cut a loaf of bread is not as easy as it looks like. The ideal method is to run it this way, because by cutting it at the lower part, the task becomes easier and the slices are perfectly cut. Cut a pie. If you cut a pie in the traditional way, it will absorb the aromas of other foods when it is placed in the fridge. The correct method is to pass the knife from the middle to the outside. In this case, when you let the pie cool in the refrigerator, it will be enough to join the cut parts. Serve canned juices. If you approach the nozzle of the glass, it is that you do not use the juice in the box. The correct method is to rotate the package and pour the juice in the glass. This step will allow you to slowly pour the juice and thus avoid spills. Peel a potato. I don't know if you know, but if you peel a potato in an unconventional manner, you will lose a good portion of this delicious tuber. This ideal method is to place the potatoes in hot water, then soak in cold water for 5 seconds. The only thing left for you to do is to use your hands to peel off the skin quite easily, pulling at the same time a part to the left and another to the right. And voila, it is quite simple, isn't it? Open a bottle of wine using a shoe. If you don't have a corkscrew at hand to open a bottle of wine, do not worry, a simple shoe can do the trick. To do this, simply place the bottle in the shoe this way, and then bump it against the wall without too much force. You will see that the plug will start loosening up gradually. When it will be visible enough, you can remove it manually. Eating Oreos with milk. You like to dip your Oreos in milk? Then you know that this is the best way to have your hands full. Here's a tip for you to dip your cookies without getting dirty fingers. All you need is a fork. Pitch your fork directly into the white part of the Oreo, then dip the biscuit in milk. Peel a banana properly. I don't know about you, but I've always had a hard time peeling a banana. The skin never comes off as it should. Why not get some inspiration from monkeys on how to peel a banana? They sure have a technique to open them easily. Their technique is to open the banana from the bottom and not to the top. It is simple. Flip over and squeeze the bottom of the banana to open it up in two. Then pull one side and then the other to open it easily. Remove strawberries without cutting them. When preparing to eat strawberries, very often begin from the hull. Because, as everyone knows, the tail of the green strawberry is not the best on the fruit. But thanks to this extremely simple trick, you will learn how not to spoil your fruit by removing the tail smoothly, without the need to cut into the strawberry using a knife. As you can see right now, use a straw and a plastic that is rigid enough. You will simply pierce through your color to remove the pinnacle. Pick a perfect mango or a kiwi. You want to make your fruit salad in the morning and peeling your kiwi or mango is taking too much of your time. Here is a perfect trick to save precious seconds and keep you from soiling your fingers. To do this, you just need to get a knife and a glass. Cut your kiwi or mango into halves, press one half against the wall of your glass and dig in with the other half. Magic! Your half of a kiwi or mango is peeled and perfectly round. You just have to taste your fruit or cut it into smaller pieces to pour it in your fruit salad. Bone-in chicken wings. Chicken wings are really tasty, but it's sometimes difficult to recover all the meat that lies between the two small bones. However, thanks to this technique, you will now be able to enjoy them without losing a single piece. Start by removing the small piece of cartilage located in the thickest part of your chicken wing. Once that is done, you can see that the two bones are on this side. Grab the small of the two between your fingers and stir it a little, so it can be easily removed from the rest of the chicken wing. You will then be able to catch the thicker bone and then repeat the operation to release it from the meat. You will only have to remove the piece of cartilage that lies on the other side of your chicken wing and you'll be able to enjoy them in peace. Take the ends of a sandwich home. If you are a lover of homemade sandwiches, this tip is made for you. The problem with sandwiches is that the filling is unevenly distributed in the corners. Some bites are nothing other than dry bread. Here's the trick to spread the filling in your sandwich. Cut the slices in two, place each half over each other, and then repeat in the other direction. And here it is, your sandwich is perfect and tasty. Open a pistachio that is too closed. We all have been frustrated while trying to open a pistachio, but here's a tip that will help you to remove the toughest shell. To do this, it is necessary that you take an empty half shell of a pistachio. The empty shell will serve as a liver on the pistachio that you are trying to open. This way, you can eat all your pistachios without throwing half of the package away. Which of these tips is your favorite? Tell us in the comment. If you liked the video, you can also subscribe to our channel so that you won't miss tomorrow's video. Have a good day!